Well, I think today's the worst of it. I think spent the whole day in bed today. Just had a 2 hour nap. I tried to delay today's training as far as I could because when I woke up, man, I must have gotten up last night like 20 times. I was drinking so much water, trying to flush out that congestion that I have in the sinuses. So that means getting up every freaking 30 minutes to go to the toilet, basically. So I was kind of sluggish all day today. Sat in the sun for about an hour or two. It was actually a nice day today. Which is another thing. One of you guys mentioned vitamin D. And you kind of said there's no surprise. There's a correlation between winter, cold season and the cold, the flu season. The cold season, right? Cold and flu season. You remove the sun from the population, all of a sudden we start getting more sicker. We know vitamin D is pivotal in immune function and health and whatnot. So today I thought I'll just bathe in the sun. That kind of made me feel a little better, and just I don't know what it is, man. It just opened up my sinuses for a little bit. The moment I get back in the house, the sinuses lock up again. But today, just doing a half an hour of this training, 60 kilo sets of 10 on the box squat. That also opened up my sinuses. So sometimes just getting up and moving around is very beneficial. It really, if you can muster the energy to get up and do, it's only in your best interest. Obviously, it depends on how sick you are. I remember when I had COVID, man, I was a broken man. But for the most part, it's all above the neck for me. The headache, dizziness, congested. Only for a few hours today I had myalgia, like that whole, sore body, sore joints, sore muscles, all that stuff. But if you can get in the gym on a day like this, and not in the gym, probably shouldn't go amongst people, but if you can go to your garage or put in some sort of workout, obviously it's not going to be strenuous, man. Like obviously you're not going to do that. But just doing something like this is beneficial. And, you probably plant seeds for the future self of you. If you can rock up on a day like this, man, when you feel good, it's going to be automatic. And this is something that I've learned through this journey. Not every day is going to be a positive day. In fact, the really, really positive days are going to be far few between, where you really feel like you're getting ahead. Most of the time, you're just kind of punching the clock and getting through it. But that mentality, that existence that you have of rocking up to the gym on bad days, I find direct carryover to real life. Real life is all about struggles, obstacles. How many times do you feel like you're winning in life? It's there's moments here and there, but there's a lot of mundane days, and you feel like you're just working for this far-reaching goal ahead. And that's why I think I've kind of gotten such a big liking to this barbell business, man. It's unreal, man. Like it's literally a life coach. For people that don't have that experience with the barbell and the hardship that comes with the barbell, I don't think they understand how much of a teacher the barbell is. It's so weird, man. Like I don't know any other thing. Like I mentioned the story yesterday about a friend who gave up weightlifting training because it was too much work for so little return. That's how he said it. You do anything else in life, you get a lot more return. And I think that aspect of it is why it's such a good teacher. Because you put so much effort in and you see like a 10-pound increase in a year. Like what the hell, man? You're working your ass off like 3-4 times a week, some of us freaking every day, and you're telling me you only got like 4.5 kilos better at your given lift? Like you got to be a madman, right? What also you need to be is very strong mentally. I always say to you guys, I'm more impressed by somebody who has been training for 20-30 years, that longevity, because I know for a fact that person is mentally strong. The guy that's been training for 3-4 years and he's seen, or she has seen, improvements the whole way through, like every week or every month or whatever the case might be, you're seeing improvements. That is a driver itself. But what if you remove that progress? What if you remove that feeling good all the time because you're getting better? Now tell me what keeps you coming back. So this is the thing, man. A lot of people think they have the love for the game and they understand what's going on, but the moment you remove progress, all of a sudden they bail. This is the thing. This is how you separate the real ones from the not. A lot of people, as soon as life gets a little bit hard, they just bail on the gym because of what I just said. It's too freaking hard, man. It's too hard for so little return. But what people don't see is the hidden lessons, the secret lessons that you get from sucking so much at this. You just build that resilience, man. You end up being an animal in the head, man. Nothing can rattle you because you've been sucking shit for years on end and you keep rocking up. Now that is a dangerous human being, man. That is somebody that I want to be around with. You know what I mean? Somebody that just doesn't give up. I don't give a crap what it is. If you keep rocking up year on year out and you have like slumps, they're talking in the NBA about shooting slumps. Your shooting percentage keeps falling, but you keep shooting those shots. You keep shooting those shots. You believe the next one's going to go in. Those are the special ones, man. Because, I always say to people, man, like, it's easy. It's easy for some people to keep rocking up, and keep getting gains. When the gains stop, they just, take some more drugs or whatever the case might be. They just keep getting better and better and better. I think that the real struggle is us natties who don't improve for a very long time. And I think the people that we see in the community, the idols that we have, the people on top of the game, they're always improving. I find it remarkable. They're always freaking improving, man. Always improving. And I look at my experience and I'm like, well, I ain't improving all the time. So am I doing something wrong? Maybe. Am I genetically inept? Maybe. But, these are the people that I want to talk to. Like, what am I going to say to John Hack? I will be very honored to talk to him and I would learn a lot. But I can't relate to him. He's so good. And everything comes easy to him, it seems. He's worked it out. The puzzle is fixed. That kind of thing. Whereas if I talk to somebody else in the gym who's been sucking shit like me for the last year, no improvement in any of the lifts, I'm like, hey, bro, what's going on, man? Let's have a coffee and talk about how shit we are. Let's talk about what the next hypothesis is. What do you reckon is going on? I can relate to somebody like that, That's just my kind of perspective to it. It's a damn struggle, man. It's the damn struggle. And I think the majority of people are in my boat because how many John Hacks are walking around? Don't get me wrong. John Hack is a freaking breath of fresh air in the whole fitness industry. The way he lifts is a beautiful thing. And, he's amazing to watch. But he's a superhero, man. I can't relate to a guy like that. I can't. He's so freaking good, man. It's like, can you relate to being LeBron James on the basketball court? I can't even touch the damn net. The guy's looking into the rim. So, like, are we playing the same basketball game? Or, like, what's he doing, man? So, anyway, I think the barbell is a great teacher. And if you see the value of rocking up on shitty days like today for me, I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of attributes that don't get respected, that don't get noticed as qualities of a person. That resilience, that hard hat mentality. Those are the things that carry over to life. Not always improving in the gym, because that's unlike life. Life is not like that. Like I don't know if maybe a few people live life like that where they're just always winning. But even then, like even those people, there's always shit happening around life, man. Always. Wherever I look, whoever I talk to, man, everyone's got some sort of troubles, man. There's always some crap, man. Or somebody always has a sick loved one, or somebody's getting divorced, or somebody's kid that or this, or somebody's work is pissing them off. There's always trouble, man. Always trouble. And to me, I'm like, well, that's exactly how my barbell shit is. There's always trouble. Hip pain hurts. It's better now. Oh, it hurts again. Oh, I'm getting ahead a little bit now. I hit 180 for 5x5. Oh, now the hip pain. Let's put the hip pain back in. Oh, shit. What is it now? Let's try another exercise. Oh, shit. Here comes the hip pain again. String 1,000 days together, and I can tell you like 10 times where I've had bad hip pain throughout the journey. I just look at the training log. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. That's life for you. What am I supposed to do, man? You live and learn. Maybe the next 1,000 days I'll have 5 days or 5 periods where I have hip pain instead of 10 or 20 before. That's life, man. You live and learn. But that's how I think about, that's what I think about when I rock up on a day like this. It's like, I know today's not going to be anything. You know, I'm moving 60 kilos, which is lightweight, but, you know, I think to myself, this is planting seeds for the future, you know, because like I said, if I can do this, man, you know, I'm showing something to myself, you know, that resilience, you know. And so when the day comes, when I hit a PR, when I'm feeling good, those are easy days, man. You don't have to talk to me about that. Which person does not want to win, right? How many people do not want to win? Those days are irrelevant, man. Can you rock up and take a loss? That's the thing. That's the thing. And, you know, it depends who you are, obviously. But most of us have more losses than wins in life, you know, like, I don't know. Obviously, a lot of us are blessed in many, many aspects, but the barbell, man, is unforgiving, man. There's no end game. There's no winning. The barbell always wins. Even John Hack, man, he's probably looking at the next plate and he's like, I got to get that. So there's always like that feeling of unfulfillment. There's always like, it feels like that girl that you can't get no matter what. You know, I don't know how many people, like, I don't know, I don't want to speak to it for everyone, but how many people are truly satisfied with their lifting game? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe there's people out there who are like, yeah, I love where I am. The majority of people, like, they're always looking at the next step. You know, that's the next challenge. And it's something that I've tried to explain to people that don't lift. You know, I hit a PR, and the comments usually like you look like you're pissed off. Why are you so unhappy when you hit a PR? I might have, like I've explained before, I might have a few minutes of happiness and whatever, but most of the time I go into review and I think to myself, what got me here? Okay, I need to capture this moment. I need to study this moment and put it on repeat and keep getting better. That's the kind of the first thought. And the second thought is, how do I get the next 2.5 kilos on the bar? That's literally the thought. So no matter how much weight you have on the bar, you're always going to be like, how do I get the next step? That's just human evolution, human biology, I guess. This is what got us out of the freaking caves, man. This is what got us where we are, that mentality. And I think I like that. You know, you don't want to, it's not a video game where you just complete and you max out everyone, you one shot kill everyone. It's not like that. You're never going to be like that. That's what I like about the barbell. I've got a name to mention in this one. Haroon Shurjan. I woke up this morning and I saw your name and I saw the support. You signed up to the Feeling Poppy, and I thought, man, I'm a lucky guy, man. You know, last few days I haven't been feeling like training, but people still come out of the woodworks to support me and my journey and my thoughts. And so Haroon, man, I really appreciate you. It was definitely uplifting to see the support. Obviously, there's a lot more people on the special thanks, and also a lot more people on the Patreon list as a whole. All of you guys mean a lot to me. The constant support, the messaging, the comments on YouTube, Instagram, and Discord, and the videos you guys are sending through. It just makes me feel like we're all in this together, man. Like, it doesn't really matter what you're lifting, what you're not lifting. We're all freaking struggling against the barbell, and the barbell's always kicking our ass no matter what. And that's the cool thing about it, I guess. You know, there's a relatable experience amongst all of us. You know, we're all getting our ass kicked, but you know, we keep rocking up for more ass kicking. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.